This war is actually very strange because both sides hate the public and they hate journalists especially. To be caught with a camera, I think it's an extreme thing. Madani was the first city to host IDPs from Khartoum, and the numbers were so huge that some ended up living in abandoned poultry farm, like in this picture, and that's where I met Khadija. The war did shock us all. We thought it is just like any of the previous clashes that were happening over the years, just a couple of days and things will go back to normal. But we were wrong, and the war kept on escalating. Anyone from Sudan will know a center called Al Maigoma, which is a center for abandoned children and infants. Unfortunately, the war expanded and most of these children had to be relocated. Many ended up living with different families in other states. I usually try to communicate first, try to find the story behind every person I meet, and some stories are just hard to document. The amount of fear that they had to go through and the complexity of life that they're going through right now. The twins, when the conflict started, along with their mother and their younger brother, they fled Darfur. They ended up living in a hostel. It was just amazing to see girls at this age, 12 years old, with very strong will after going through all of this. I took this image in a time where there was huge influx of refugees and returnees crossing from Sudan into South Sudan. You can't believe the number of people who are just trying to flee to safety. A year later, the war in Sudan is still going very strong, and lives of millions of Sudanese have completely stalled and stopped. So I think we need the world to come forward and start talking more about Sudan.